camping. Okay, I got them in. So that's what they look like. It'll be pretty nice. Looks a lot better. I like how I did the black outline on that. I'm about to buff a little bit more on that. But yeah, I like the black outline. I think that looks really good. Starting to look like a camper now. So I do have to go get some glass cut because it seems like every window in this either had a crack or a chip or something. So I'm just gonna have all new glass cut for it. That way we don't have to deal with that. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice.
Nice. That's very nice.
Okay, well, we'll let the roof dry and then I'll take all this tape off here. We're getting really close to starting on this inside. We've already got the flooring and everything right here. This is what we're putting in it. I think it'll look pretty good. Period to correct, you know. So we'll start putting the floor and everything in. But I've got to put the ceiling and the walls and everything in. So we'll get it. It just takes a little time, but keep on rolling.
It's only picking this end up. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I can't tell. Am I straight? We're ready to go camping. It's tall, but I like it. I really do like it. I love this.
Yeah.
This contour of the cab, because the cab's on the 58, the whole cab leans. And when we bought this, I was wondering with the way it leaned, if it would be in the contour, and it still is. And what's good is maybe at the top of the window, you might be able to see out.
Yeah, when you're inside
Now,
there.
you're not going to be able to open it very far, but
yeah.
I'm not really concerned about that because we're going to have both side glass.
Yeah.
Side thing. So, yeah, I like it. I think it looks good. You know, it didn't even move that truck. I don't think it squatted it.
It did a little.
Did it? A little bit? I'll see it. This thing.
Yeah, it did a little.
Well, you got to think this is a 3/4 ton truck. So, I mean, well, it is now. It wasn't. But it is now. It's a 3/4 ton truck, 8 lug. So
Looks good in there.
I think it looks really nice. It matches the truck nice. Yeah. Pretty sexy. Pretty sexy.
Yeah, baby.
What you doing up in here?
I'm trying to
Putting some insulation.
insulate this so we're nice and cozy. But some of the stuff I put in was too thick and
Yeah.
pushed the roof up a little bit. So trying to figure out.
Oh, you're gonna put that in and put a little thin piece above that wall?
Yes. Yeah, so it doesn't push down on it.
Okay. Well, so yeah, she's getting the insulation put in.
Lots of fun.
Looking pretty good.
Actually, it's really not a bad job. I don't mind it at all. Worst part's getting it out of your hair when you get inside.
Yeah. Had some damage back in this corner we had to fix. Yeah, it's got some damage.
Yep. She's been
The
through
little
it.
sink. Look at the little sink. Cute.
It's so
little
cute.
Yeah, so you put a thing of water in here down below and you put this hose in it, and then when you pump that little lever up there, you pump this and this pumps the water out.
We need to see if it works.
I'm sure it probably does. I can grab some water. So yeah, so we got the ceiling, or let me rephrase that. Julie got the ceiling put in.
You cut the pieces.
Well, I've been cutting the pieces, but she's been placing it, so it looks pretty good. So insulating that, now we got to do the walls, and then we're going to start wiring up those marker lights on each corner. We'll run those back. Then after that, we'll figure out where we want plug-ins and stuff.
You gonna put a 50 amp hookup on it?
Yeah, 50 amp. So, but we're not putting an air conditioner or nothing like that in here. It'll have fans and stuff like that, but I'm just surprised this overhang's as sturdy as it is, because it has some rot in it.
This side's rotted out.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do. This whole corner right here, you can tell because of the way the metal is now, but it was all shoved in probably 2 to 3 inches at least. That's really the only major damage on the camper. There's little dings and stuff like that, you know, but obviously you're gonna have that when it's 100 years old, so, or however old it is, I don't know.
At least 75.
At least 75, so, okay. We're gonna continue putting insulation in. We'll show you what we got. Okay, so it looks like we got some insulation in now. The walls.
Are you gonna shut that radio off?
And then we insulated in here. This is where the refrigerator will go. It's really hard to video in this camper because it's so small and it's so short. So the walls are insulated. So now we're gonna put the wall panels up. We're not sure exactly what we're gonna do. And then, yeah, so all that's done. So once we get the ceiling put in, get the walls put in, it should look pretty good. It already looks a lot better. A lot better than what it was, doesn't it, honey?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll figure out what kind of stuff we're gonna put on the ceilings and all that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and start wiring up these lights and getting some outlets and stuff put in here. So
Getting the refrigerator in. It's not been easy, has it, honey?
no, it's not fun at all. Zero fun. If you're looking for fun, don't buy a vintage camper. All right.
Think you got it?
I think pain in the butt what it is. Alright, this gotta come back down.
We had to pop that up to get it in.
Yeah. So it's gonna be resting on top of this. It'll hold it in there. It's not gonna go nowhere.
That's good. Okay.
So I'll have to put some screws in that. And then it's about even there. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I think it'll work.
We're ready with our evil shindig sticker to
Yeah.
see Bob and Mary.
Oh yeah.
The Evansville shindig. If you
We're
guys
going-
haven't been,
We're building a new camper, Bob, and we're heading your way. So, anywho. Yeah, this door here even locks. The lock even works on it.
that's amazing. And the screen is good.
Yeah.
Like, it's
So when you
freaking-
go out from inside, when you open the handle, it unlocks the door
Oh, wow.
automatically. And and then the door's locked. And then when you go out, you just push the handle and go. You don't have to flip the thing.
Fancy.
Which is kind of good because then that way you don't lock yourself in.
Yeah. Lock yourself in.
I locked myself in here on purpose.
Screen is good. The little latch
Yep.
that latches it to the main door is good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's got this little handle here.
nice. I mean, that was really the only part of the camper that wasn't kind of jacked up.
Yeah. Then this little spring-loaded thing holds the door.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm a phoenix rising from the ashes.
So you just push this button in,
Yeah.
and it unlocks this.
It's shiny. Looks like a 50s diner.
Huh. Yeah, we gotta buff some more on it and get this cleaned up. But not bad.
Nice work.
That door shuts a lot better than what it did. We gotta figure out if we're gonna paint this or polish it.
Can you does it polish up like
Oh, it'll
that?
polish like chrome. It'll do just like
Really?
this. Yep. It's under there. I'm wondering if we shouldn't paint it.
I think painting it would look good.
It's just so
There's enough
much to
shiny
do.
stuff.
Maybe
Yeah.
do it blue.
Blue, you're my boy!
Or paint it white with maybe a blue in it.
Yeah.
Because it's got blue down the side. The blue comes to about here to here. So, you know, you could do
A blue door. I think it'd be nice.
or just do a solid blue door, yeah. Then we could put decal or something on it.
Yeah.
Or something. Put something on it. I don't know.
I like it. Okay, honey.
I think that's about it for today.
You wrung out?
I'm wrung out.
Okay.
I'm over it.
Let's go to the recliners.
I know it. Okay, we're at our second home, Menards. We love Menards. And we are picking up stuff for the vintage camper. So Julie's thinking, well, tell them what you think, honey. What do you think we're going to do here? We're not really exactly sure.
Not sure. Because
So
you've
I
got
think-
the cabinets that are warm, and I don't want to paint these cabinets because they're going to be a pain. Like this
Yeah.
is what happened before, but I'm going to try to polish them up a little bit. But I'm thinking this on the walls, and then we love the shiny ceilings, so I'm
Yep.
trying to incorporate maybe some of the shiny ceiling back on this part because it is flexible.
I think
which
it
is
will
nice.
work. Because then when you open the door, you're going to see around that window.
Yeah.
This stuff here is what she's talking about.
Yeah.
And we've used this in the past in ceilings mainly, and everybody seems to like it. So
Yes.
it looks old,
I
and
wonder if
and this paneling looks old.
yeah,
And we like old.
we do.
My back. Somebody call an ambulance.
And she's thinking about doing this here for the walls. It's a little gray. I don't know. I think it'll look good. Run it like it is along the wall, and then put this the same way on the ceiling.
Yeah. So it's tough because this is kind of
Mm-hmm.
barnish.
What's wrong with living in a barn?
Nothing if you're a goat.
Yeah.
I wonder if we shouldn't look at some of the metal, the bendy, variegated metal for the end.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
you think or no?
Well, instead of that,
You think so?
I don't know.
Decisions.
Decisions. So what she's talking about is this metal over here.
We
So-
love metal.
Yeah.
Give me fire, give me that which I desire!
But I just don't know if it's going to look very vintage, you know. And we're trying to keep a little bit of a vintage vibe with it because it's going to be in the back of the old 58. So
Yeah. And it's tough to do vintage with the wood
yeah.
for the floor too, but
All right. Well,
figure it out.
we'll figure it out. We're going to keep walking around and looking, but there's a lot to look at, so that's what we're doing. Okay, we're trying to get the ceiling put in. We have the boss on duty.
Yeah, right.
There she is. Tell him, Moo.
Oh, I think
Say hi, everybody. That's the boss. So, Julie's working on it. She got her head up against the ceiling because there's no room. This would be an awesome camper for a midget.
Now we know that we can say midget because our midget friends
Yeah,
don't care.
exactly.
But
We've got midget
is
friends, and they say
offensive to the rest of the freaking
and it's
world.
very weird because they say that tiny people they get offended by
Little people.
little people or whatever. So
LPs.
I don't know. We like them. They're awesome people, and they're just like you and I.
Yes, we love Chris,
Oh yeah.
Tio, Tony, Jamaican Joe.
And that ceiling looks good. I like how we ran them long ways with the lines. So it looks pretty good. What are you doing up here? She's having some tech. Oh, she's trying to get that thing in. Can you maybe put the little jack in there and try to just put a little pressure up? Just enough to get it.
If you can just reach your hand in here and pull up.
Alright,
here,
I gotta
and then
shut
I'll
this
press
off
out.
because I can't do it. Welcome to this old camper. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just wiring up. Comes in through the back. So when you're at a campground, you'll actually plug this thing in. It's right there. So you just plug it in. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another plug right here so I can put a jumper.
Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
And this one will be for solar because we're gonna put solar panels and stuff on the roof. So right now what I'm doing is uh-oh. You did it now. You did it now.
Oops.
Uh-oh, Julie's making that.
It's hard
That's
to
okay. It's just screws.
it's hard to crouch and
It is.
walk
It's hard to
backwards.
work in here because it's so tight of a spot. You know, it's small.
It's
small
teeny.
area.
And while he's wiring stuff up, he's gonna put us an outlet in here.
Yeah.
So that right there is going to be an outlet. And then while he's doing that, I'm doing a template of this curved corner.
It's not easy.
No, it is not. You've got to mark out your wires. You've got to mark out, you know, what's with a curved corner like this. When you're in here, you're bent over and you can't figure out which way's up. So I got a level and it doesn't look at all right until you stand back and look at the window. So I'm trying to get this so we can do one cut on one sheet and not screw it up.
Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff going on, but we'll get it.
It's looking really cute.
And the good thing is we're working on this, like, we're kind of ahead of schedule, obviously.
Yes.
Because basically we're doing this mainly for the Evil Shindig down in Evansville. And if you guys have never been to that, it's worth going. So what they do there is they have a lot of vintage campers. You've probably seen our other videos when we've been there before. And we have a lot of fun there. We love going there. Bob and Mary, they put on an awesome show. So this is actually being built for that. But on the flip side of that, we've also been talking about maybe taking this, putting it in the truck, and using it on the Route 66 trip that we're wanting to go on. We've been wanting to do this for a while now. So we might still do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, for right now, we're going to just make it so that we can use it. And you never know. We might want to go some weekend and just, you know, like a lot of times you guys, I go down to see my girls, you know, they live 3 hours from here. So I go down there. So I could always throw this in the back of the truck, have a place to sleep and go fishing or whatever with them. And I don't know, we'll use it, I'm sure. We'll use it.
Then we got a little space here. I was kind of concerned about how tiny the bed is. So we got two chubby 50-year-olds sleeping in a 4-foot wide bed.
Chubby 50-year-olds. I'm 56. Almost 60.
In our 50s.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, we got the ceiling put in yesterday, and it was like a Twister game from hell trying to get this thing wedged up in here. It was not fun. I think we're both going to be serious cripples by the time we get done with this, with lumps on our heads.
Crippled.
We keep banging our head on that threshold.
Oh yeah, I've hit my head on it a number of times. I've actually cut the top of my head. It's not fun. That's okay. As we say that. So yeah, we're just going to keep working on this and get the wiring down. And we'll probably end up taking this back and showing the guy that we bought it from. We're going to take it over to his house and show him what we've done and, you know, and all that. So,
He's a really cool dude.
yeah,
He was very nice.
He's a very nice guy.
It's always nice when people buy something from you. He tried to talk us out of it because it was so junky. And it's always nice when you can, you know, show people that you appreciate what you've got from them.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's still got some rotten stuff in here, some boards, but, you know, we'll make it work. It'll get some structure from some of the stuff we're putting in here too. So,
Yeah.
all right, honey. I'm going to go see if we can find our new cat.
Our new cat. He wants hugs and kisses.
He does. So Aaron came out to the ambulance earlier. He's been measuring the wheelbase on it so he can think about possibly doing a body swap. And we have a new tenant. It's a big raccoon. So he about peed himself. He opened up the... Oh, there he is down in there. I got him some cat food. So he got a nice little snack. So I'm sure that'll not be good. But I hate to kill stuff. I like the little critters. All right, honey. I'm signing out. Anything else you got to add?
Huh?
You want to add anything else?
No, I don't think so. Did you go see your kitty?
Yeah.
Was she in there?
Yep. She's in there
I think
peeking.
she's got pups in there.
She's peeking out at me.
Huh?
She's peeking out at me.
Oh, I thought you
She's
said she was mad.
no, she's just peeking up.
She don't seem real aggressive.
No.
But she probably wouldn't be when you're feeding her.
I think she liked the temptations that I gave her. Yeah.
Little bitty camper. She's not very big.
Yep.
All right, so I'm trying to get these windows in, which isn't simple. You gotta make sure these tabs, you gotta bend the back tab down to get the window past it. Then you gotta bend the front down to hold it, and then when you pull it back, it touches. Then you gotta push this up in the back.
I think I'm getting it.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to see. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put it's hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. I don't want to break it. So what I'm doing is putting tape over them. After I do that, it'll hold them so they come out. It gives me time to come in here, and I'm going to put some sealant underneath on the bottom side. And once it dries, then I can take the tape off. That way it holds them in there tight. Because if not, I'm not sure how else to do it, because I know there's a piece of rubber that goes in here. So I'm just going to use a sealant and do basically the same thing. But I'm using the tape to hold the glass so it doesn't fall out, which it won't. It's not going to come out now.
Yeah, you get
Because
those
once you
ends.
bend these tabs down, it holds the glass.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be a little piece of rubber. See that little piece of rubber?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be on both sides of that, but it really doesn't do a lot.
What would you say you do here?
So I think this side's okay. I'll do the other side, and then we'll get some sealant. And see up underneath here, see this gap right here? We can put sealant right there. Just a little piece of sealant on both sides. Once it dries, then we can take this tape off and do the whole thing.
Okay.
On this side and this side. Over here, it'll be a clear, probably 100% silicone, I'm guessing. And
Yeah.
we'll just squeeze it right through there and put a bead down both sides. And that way the glass is in there nice and sturdy. But yeah, it's in there pretty good now.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
We had, what, 3 out of 4 of
we
them
had
that were
3.
broken?
One of them had a little bitty chip, but we went ahead and replaced it. Because we got all 4 pieces of glass cut for like, what, 120 bucks?
Yeah.
I don't know, to me that didn't seem bad. Considering diesel's almost $6 a gallon. What's just 120 bucks for glass? So, yep, so there's that side. Now we'll do the other side. Let me go out here and crank the window open. Ooh, I can feel the breeze already. Okay, so see these tabs? These bend, they're aluminum. So you just bend it down, bend this one down, okay? And then right here, you take these and you bend them up. Straight up, that way the glass will slide in. I'll go ahead and, this one's got glass in it.
Hey, when you bend it out, it'll break out. Yep.
Did it come out? I think it did.
I think so.
Okay, let me do this side. I'll bend these tabs down. Bend both of those down, bend these 2 up. And I'll show you when I go to put this glass in what it does here.
So in these, you're just going to leave the rubber in there if it's in there, right?
I'm on silicone anyway, so if I can't slide them in, and I don't know if I can.
With the rubber in there?
Yeah, with the rubber in there. So if that's the case, then I'll, I don't know, we'll see what it does. Let's see. So I start here. Oh. It's hard to do. It's really hard. There's glass or something in that one. I don't know. Let's try the bottom one. See that rubber? It won't do it. That
Because of the
rubber's
difference,
sticking out.
yeah. I think he said he went just a smidgen thicker on this glass.
Yeah.
There's still a piece of rubber in there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to regroup and or something. I don't know. Okay, so we got the glass slid in here. So you push it all the way in until it touches the screen, as far as you can go, and then you bend these little tabs down. If you have to tap it, you can, but just be careful and watch that glass when you do that. So we bend this little tab down like that. Then you pull the glass back towards you till it touches. Then you bend those back tabs up. See these back tabs? Push them up. There. Now I'll put tape on it. What?
Video's gonna be bad.
Why?
Because I keep running into you.
What?
And I keep,
Are you there?
it's like, here.
Are you people there?
here.
Are you people there? Are you paying attention? And I'm not claimed to be no expert at this. So if that's what you're looking for, you might want to scroll on because we're not experts here.
No.
We're doing the best we can with what we got. So, there's a little glass right there on that tip.
Try to twist it. That kind of works sometimes for me as a twist.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, how about that? That's smart. Yeah, you can see the glass breaking out there. Let's see if that other piece of glass will go in. No, it's still got glass in there. We're going to have to clean the glass out real well because if you push it, you'll break this glass if you try to force it in there. And when you hear it, you know
I see it. Here, hold this.
Yeah, when you hear it scraping, then you know there's glass. I mean, you can hear it. And if you try to do that with the glass, you'll break the edge off or chip it real bad. And I don't want to do that. So we'll get them cleaned real good. And then we'll end up doing this one. And then we're going to silicone all these joints, lock them in, and they should be fine. So that's what we're doing. Are you having fun, honey?
So much fun.
So much fun. Actually, we're doing pretty good. We've been working on this for a while and it's coming along. But the window's gonna look good. Yeah. It's gonna look real nice. Real nice, Clark. Real nice. Real nice, Clark. Get it, honey. Get it out of there. I could take a little wire wheel and go through there and clean it.
Well, it's like this.
I've got a wire wheel. Let me try that real fast.
See if that. Right there's that piece. All right.
Okay.
Attempt number 5.
5, 6, 7.
Ooh. Why is it catching there?
Gosh. I don't know. You might as well shut that. She's wanting me to take it out and show you guys how it goes in, but as hard as it was to get in, I'm good.
I'm totally busting your chops. No way. You take it out, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, so then you pull those out like that. You bend these little tabs up.
And we have
I
brand
might have to tweak those a
new
little bit.
glass.
The only thing the tape is for is just
Insurance.
peace of mind. Yeah, that's all it is. I'm just doing it so they don't fall out while I'm trying to get them sealed. We got winders. What are you doing in here?
I'm using Old English polish.
Old English?
It's the old lady stuff. It's Old English.
You stop me again whilst I'm walking, and I'll cut your f***ing Jacobs off.
Actually, it looks pretty good though. It really changes the look of that wood.
Yeah, it's helping.
When you do that.
I mean, the stuff is really thirsty, and it's pretty far gone. Most people probably paint it, but I ain't having that because the scratch is so easy, and then you got all this work to do. So
Yeah, looks good.
So anywho,
It's getting closer.
yeah.
She's getting ready to start working on that wall up there. She's going to put the pieces on there. We'll show you what that looks like again.
Yeah.
We got the flooring put down. That's like the sound barrier or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah, it's stuff right here. It's just like a styrofoam, but we got that in there, and then the flooring is over here that goes over that. So this is what we're using. I think it'll look pretty good. So we're going to put that in there, and I'm going to start buffing the outside of this again. I know you guys are saying, my gosh, it looks like it's shiny now. Well, it is pretty shiny, but you can't probably see it in the video. But there's some dull areas right in here around. I'm not trying to be real picky, but I want it to look pretty nice, you know. So I'm going to continue, and like these bolts, see this? I don't know if you can see it or not. See that grime around that bolt? All that has to be buffed out of there. So I'm going to try to buff all those and make it a little bit better. Now, the other camper we did, we actually took all the screws out and put all new stainless screws in. I don't really want to do that to this one because that was a heck of a lot of work, but it did look good. So I'm just going to try to buff it some more while Julie finishes oiling her cabinets, and she's gonna probably work on that wall up there.
See how dry
Oh, yeah.
this sucker is? Looks really dry.
She puts that oil on there. Yeah, you can tell a difference. It does shine it up.
Yeah, these things are really thirsty. And the one on this, it's rough. I don't know if it's gonna make it or not.
This one right here. This one does look pretty rough. The laminate's coming up on it, but
Yeah.
it's okay. We're going to do what we can. We're going to dress it up and we're going to use it. You know, we're not building this to be some show vehicle or nothing like that. We're really not.
No.
We're doing it to use it.
Because
That's
by
our game
the
plan.
time you stand in it, you're just looking at the other person so you don't run into them or elbow them in the face.
Yeah. So, well, we're going to continue on and we'll show you guys where we're at here later.
Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home.
We cut part of the table, the big table that went in between the booths because we're not going to use it, or the new countertop. It had a stove in the middle of it. It was really torched up, so we're getting closer and closer. There's padding in for the floor. Windows are all put back together. So onto the flooring.
Okay, look at that. Oh, she's starting to look like something now. Yeah, Julie cut the countertop. She got the countertop all fit really nice. It's nice because it's got that trim on it. That was the end of the table that was in the middle, but it had the big hole there from the stovetop, so we took it off. Then there's the end of the wall. Looks pretty good. We got to trim everything out yet. She got the flooring in. Looks really nice. Shoot ya.
I'm wrung out, but not.
You're wrung out.
I'm wrung out.
She's not as bad as what I look.
God damn!
You're real. Look at you.
I do. Oh yeah. Look like I've been coal mining. Well, I've been buffing on this thing some more, so you guys know how that goes. Yeah, when you buff on stuff, you end up looking like what you're buffing. So, okay. We got the solar panels in. I've actually placed them up on the roof, you can see. So I went around and I marked each one of these. I took a marker and just went around the edge, and that way I know exactly where they go. So the game plan is I'm going to take this Buell tape, as you can see, and I'm going to stick that underneath the edge. So it will actually run around the whole perimeter underneath on this outside edge. The only thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to do the back of this. The reason I'm not is because I want that air to be able to get underneath there to keep these panels cool. Because if you seal these down tight, what happens is they get hot and they'll start blistering. So when I do this, I want to make sure that they're up just a little bit. And I really think this tape, this is like a Buell tape. It's what they use on motorhomes and stuff, like for around the windows, stuff like that. So I really think this will help keep it lifted up off the roof of the camper. It's basically going to be on 3 sides. It's going to be up both sides and across the front, because when you're driving down the road, you definitely don't want them lifting off, you know, obviously. And then we have this roof and leak repair tape. This stuff, they use it a lot on RVs. But what I'm going to do afterwards, take this tape and lap it over the top of this, right at the edge where the black is, and I'm going to lap it all the way around this whole thing, except for this back edge, like I said before, because I definitely want air to be able to get in there. So I'm going to do 3 sides, the front and both sides, leave the backs open, do it on every panel, put this tape on there, and then the air will be able to still flow underneath it a little bit and keep them cool. That way they don't blister. So that's what I'm doing. I really think it's going to work. This is quite a bit of power. They're 130 watts each. So we're going to have almost 600 watts of solar on the roof of this thing, which is kind of crazy because most people don't have that much solar, especially on a little dink camper like this one. So I'll show you what I got going in here. So inside I installed the control charger. This is Echo Worthy. That's the brand that I like. I just prefer them. And this is a 1000 watt power inverter. You want to make sure you use the pure sine wave. And this is a 12 volt system. We have 24 volt in our other bus, but this thing will have 12. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the batteries in this compartment. So all the solar will be in that compartment underneath the refrigerator. And then I'll have a, emergency shut off and stuff like that. But that's kind of what I'm working on. So I'm gonna continue and get these panels mounted, and then I'll show you guys what I got when I get done. But this little camper is really coming out nice. A lot of people don't put solar on something this small, but why not? Might as well. Because what I'm after is to get this thing to where the refrigerator, lights, fans, or anything else in here, they can run anytime off the solar. So that's my game plan. I really like that with our other bus, the big bus out here. That thing's got a lot of power and it needs nothing. We took it to Florida and we was there all winter. We didn't use any electricity from anywhere, because it's got its own power. It's got 400 watt panels on the roof, so there's 1600 watts of solar, and it's got 3 EG4 lithium batteries in the back of it, and they're 24 volt. It's kind of expensive to do this, but when we go camping, we don't have to plug into anything. We don't need to go to a campground. We don't need to use power from whatever. It's got its own power. So this thing here will be the same way. It'll have its own power, and I think it'll be pretty nice when we go somewhere. Eventually, me and Julie had actually been talking about doing the Route 66 trip in this truck, and that would be really nice because, out west, you're gonna have a lot of heat and stuff like that. So the game plan is right now, we're just gonna use it to some of the camping areas that we go to with car shows, stuff like that. But eventually, probably maybe next summer, we're gonna do the Route 66 trip, and we're gonna do it in this truck with this camper. Refrigerator will be cold, keep all your drinks cold, your food, or whatever you wanna do. And it's a nice little place to stay. Julie actually worked on the bed and got a mattress on there. It's pretty thick, pretty heavy. You can see how thick this is. It's real soft. It's really comfortable. It's gonna be neat. What my plan is to get this thing wrapped up here real soon. I'm getting really close on it because we're actually gonna go over to the gentleman that we bought the camper off of, and we're gonna take it over there and show him and his wife what all we've done and what it looks like now. He's probably gonna be pretty surprised because it didn't look nothing like this when we started. So I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll show you what I get done on this roof as far as the solar. When I get it all done, I'll show you guys what I got, and then after that we'll be going over and showing him and seeing what they think about it. All right, stay tuned. Okay, looks like we got the panels on, tape all the way around it. I did leave the back of these open, so you can pull up on these a little bit, see how they move, which the air will be able to go underneath there, but they're stuck at the front where the front of the truck is. Obviously you can see the truck. That way when the wind blows, the air can at least go underneath here and get the moisture out and to keep the panels cool. So I got the tape all the way around. I've just been pushing this tape down with my fingers. This stuff works really good. When it gets on there, you cannot hardly get this off. I mean, this stuff is pretty tough. Just move out all the bubbles, just work everything out. We'd already coated this roof before we started this, so we shouldn't have any issues. So there they are. Now I'm gonna start getting the wiring, hooking these up, running them back, and dropping them down into the camper. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I went and picked these up at Menards. They're little tabs, and they got holes through them on both sides. So what I'm gonna do is I'm taking those, and I've taken some of this tape that I've been using on the roof of the camper. I've been cutting them little strips like this, and I've been cutting a square hole in them. Place right over the top, and I can glue that down, and then I can throw a zip tie through the side of this and go all the way through, and then zip tie my wiring, and I can place these up on the roof of the bus, the camper. You know what I meant. So that's what I'm working on. I'm out here in the taxidermy shop, and I'm just putting this stuff together. So I'm gonna get all these cut, and I'm gonna get a big pile of these. I've got a bunch of them. So I'll go out there and start putting them on top of the camper, and I'll show you what it looks like once we get the wires all tied down. Okay, here we are. So I have all the wires tied down. When I made those brackets and zip tied them, so they're holding pretty tight, as you can see how I did that. And then where I drilled the hole to go down inside the camper, I lap sealed it with that. When that gets hard, you won't be able to get that off. It's really solid. So we shouldn't have any leaks on the roof. But there's the roof. That's what she looks like finished up here. So now I get to go down inside of here and wire all this stuff up. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit, and then we'll see where we get. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a little project that I kind of like to work on before fall comes, which is the old bumper car. I know, I don't need any more projects, I already know. That's pretty good. All right, this is gonna be the first attempt to put the chassis underneath here. We lifted it up with a fork truck. Here she comes. Look at her. Yeah, it is.
What are you doing? Mitz, looky here. Looky here. What is it?